The power of solitude. Unlocking success. What do Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and Albert Einstein have in common? They all swear by the power of solitude. These top achievers make time to be alone with their thoughts. Stick around because in this video I'll share with you the unexpected power of solitude. Look, we're social creatures, right? We crave connection. So it's no surprise that the idea of being alone makes a lot of people squirm. But solitude isn't about loneliness at all. It's about tapping into a different kind of power. It's about giving yourself the space to think clearly, to hear your own thoughts. When you're constantly bombarded with information, it's tough to hear your own voice. Solitude is like stepping into a silent room. Suddenly, you can hear yourself think. You can process your experiences, your ideas, your dreams, without the constant chatter. And that's when the real breakthroughs happen. Think about the most successful people you know. Chances are, they've figured out the power of being alone. They understand that to make clear decisions, to come up with innovative ideas, they need time away from the noise. They need to recharge, to reconnect with their inner compass. So, if you're serious about achieving your goals, you gotta stop fearing solitude, you gotta embrace it. Because in the silence, in those moments of quiet reflection, that's where you'll find your power. That's where you'll discover who you are and what you're truly capable of. Okay, so maybe you're thinking, this all sounds great and all, but is there any proof that it actually works? You bet there is. Scientists, researchers, they've been studying this stuff for years, and the results are in. Solitude isn't just some new age fad, it's a scientifically proven way to boost your brain power. Let's start with creativity. Ever notice how your best ideas seem to strike when you're in the shower or out for a run? It's like magic, right? That's not a coincidence. When you give your mind a break from the constant stimulation, it's free to make new connections and think outside the box. Solitude can also help you make better decisions. It's like hitting the reset button for your brain. When you're constantly bombarded with information, it's easy to get caught up in the noise and lose focus. But when you take the time to step back, to clear your head, you're able to see things more clearly and make more informed choices. You can weigh your options carefully and make decisions that are in your best interest, rather than reacting impulsively. And let's not forget about stress. It's a huge factor in our daily lives. We live in a world that's constantly switched on and it's taking a toll on our mental health. The constant buzz can be overwhelming. Stress, anxiety, burnout, they're all too common these days. It's like we're always running on empty. But solitude can be a powerful antidote. It offers a sanctuary from the confusion. When you disconnect from the messiness of the world, you give your mind a chance to rest and recharge, like recharging a battery. You can finally process all those thoughts and emotions that have been building up, giving you a clearer perspective. But here's the thing about solitude. It's not just about escaping the world. It's about finding balance. It's also about connecting with yourself on a deeper level. It's a journey inward. It's about self-reflection, about taking the time to understand your thoughts, your emotions, your motivations. It's like having a conversation with your inner self. When you understand yourself better, you're better equipped to make positive changes in your life. You become your own guide. You become more resilient, more adaptable, and more confident in your ability to handle whatever life throws your way. Solitude, in essence, empowers you. Alright, so by now, I hope I've convinced you that solitude is more than just something you endure on a long flight. It's not merely a state of being alone, it's an opportunity to connect with yourself on a deeper level. It's a superpower, a secret weapon for success. When harnessed correctly, it can be transformative. But how do you actually do it? How do you turn solitude into a productive and enriching experience? How do you incorporate aloneness into your life, especially when it feels like the world is designed to keep you constantly connected? It's a challenge, but it's not impossible. Don't worry, I got you. Let's break it down into manageable steps. Here are 5 practical, actionable tips to help you master the art of solitude and unlock its incredible benefits. These tips are designed to fit into any lifestyle. Number 1. Schedule thinking time. Life is hectic, and it's easy to get lost in the chaos. You're juggling a million things and finding time for yourself can feel impossible, but it's crucial. But you have to make time. Prioritize it like you would any other important task. Just like you schedule meetings, you need to schedule time for solitude. This is your time to recharge. Block out 30 minutes, an hour, whatever you can manage in your calendar and treat it like any other important commitment. Guard this time fiercely. During that time, disconnect from the world. No emails, no social media, no distractions. Number 2, go tech-free for an hour a day. This might sound daunting, but it's incredibly liberating. We're so used to being plugged in 24/7 that we forget what it's like to just be. To exist without the constant barrage of notifications. So, make a conscious effort to disconnect from technology for at least an hour each day. This is your time to reconnect with yourself. Go for a walk without your phone, read a book, immerse yourself in a hobby, have a conversation with a loved one without distractions. These moments are precious. Number 3, take solo walks or trips. There's something about physically moving your body that helps to clear your head and spark new ideas. Make it a habit to take solo walks in nature, go for a run, or even just stroll around your neighborhood. The change of scenery can be refreshing. Make it a habit to take solo walks in nature, go for a run, or even just pace around your neighborhood. The change of scenery can be refreshing, or even just pace around your neighborhood. The change of scenery can be refreshing, and if you're feeling really adventurous, consider taking a solo trip. Traveling alone can be a profound experience. Number 4, journal your thoughts. Sometimes the best way to process your thoughts and emotions is to get them out of your head and onto paper. Sometimes the best way to process your thoughts and emotions is to get them out of your head and onto paper. Writing can be incredibly therapeutic. Journaling is a powerful tool for self-reflection and can help you gain clarity on your goals, your values, and what's truly important to you. It's a conversation with your inner self. And finally, number 5, practice meditation or deep focus. Meditation might seem intimidating at first, but it's simpler than you think. Meditation might seem intimidating at first, but it's simpler than you think. It's about finding stillness within. Just find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Let go of your thoughts and just be in the moment. Even a few minutes of meditation each day can help to reduce stress, increase focus, and promote a sense of inner peace. It's a practice that pays off over time. Look, mastering solitude takes time and effort, but the rewards are more than worth it. It's a journey of self-discovery. So, start small, experiment with different techniques, and find what works best for you. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. Remember, solitude is a gift you give yourself. A chance to reconnect with your inner wisdom and unlock your full potential. Embrace it, cherish it, and watch how it transforms your life. Alright, let's talk about some real-world examples. Because when it comes to proving the power of solitude, there's no shortage of inspiring stories. We're talking about people who changed the world, people who achieved extraordinary things, and guess what? They all had one thing in common: they made solitude a non-negotiable part of their lives. Take Elon Musk, for example. This is a guy who seems to be everywhere, running multiple companies, launching rockets into space. But even Elon Musk, with his insane schedule, understands the importance of disconnecting. He's known to take long walks by himself, to spend hours alone in his factory just thinking and working through problems. And then there's Bill Gates, the Microsoft co-founder and philanthropist. Gates is famous for his Think Weeks, where he isolates himself in a secluded cabin for days at a time, disconnecting from the world to read, think, and generate new ideas. These periods of solitude have been credited with some of Microsoft's biggest breakthroughs. Albert Einstein, one of the most brilliant minds in history, was a vocal advocate for the power of solitude. He once said, "The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind." Einstein did some of his best thinking while walking alone in the woods. These are just a few examples of the countless successful people who have harnessed the power of solitude. So, what's the takeaway here? It's simple. Solitude isn't something to fear. In fact, it's something to embrace. It's not about being antisocial or isolating yourself from the world. It's about finding balance. It's about taking control of your time, your energy, and your attention. It's about being intentional. It's about creating space for yourself to think, to reflect, and to connect with your inner wisdom. This is where true growth happens. In a world that's constantly trying to grab your attention, solitude is the ultimate act of rebellion. It's a way to reclaim your life. It's about saying no to the noise, to the distractions, to the constant demands on your time and energy. It's about setting boundaries. It's about saying yes to yourself, to your well-being, to your creativity, to your success. It's about nurturing your soul. And the best part is, solitude is available to everyone. It's a universal gift. You don't need a private cabin in the woods or a team of assistants to manage your schedule. You just need intention. You just need to make a conscious decision to prioritize time alone with yourself. Start small, make it a habit. Take a few minutes each day to disconnect from technology and just be present with your thoughts. Let your mind wander. Go for a walk in nature without your phone. Listen to the sounds around you. Schedule thinking time in your calendar and treat it like any other important appointment. Guard it fiercely. As you become more comfortable with solitude, you can start to experiment with longer periods of disconnection. See what works for you. The key is to find what works best for you and to make solitude a regular part of your routine. Customize it to fit your life. Because the more you practice solitude, the more you'll start to crave it. It becomes a cherished part of your day. So embrace the power of solitude. Let it transform you. Make it your secret weapon for success, for creativity, for personal growth. The possibilities are endless. So tell me, what's your favorite way to unplug and tap into the power of solitude? Let me know in the comments below. If this video resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos on personal growth, productivity, and living a more intentional life. And hey, don't keep this to yourself. Share this video with a friend, a family member, anyone who you think could benefit from a little more solitude in their lives. What's your favorite way to spend time alone? Let me know in the comments. If this video helped you, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and share it with someone who needs this.